Hi, I'm here to audition for the role of Jacquees.
All right, you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay. I told you not to make me do that, man. Why'd you have to make me do that? See, I'm not going out like that, because I'll never forget where I come from. From the streets. Okay, so what you think?
Good, but do it again, and this time I want you to do it a little more...
Yeah?
A little more black.
Well, I mean, I am, so everything that I do is black.
You know what I mean, a little more aggressive, a little more thug.
So I added a bit of sophistication to this character that I felt like the script was lacking, so...
Yeah, well, maybe this role isn't for you then.
Maybe this role isn't for me then.
Well, too bad, it pays $25,000.
It pays how much? I'm not going out like that! I never forget where I came from! I'm from the street!
It's Fyütchology. It's my philosophy. We making history.
Hello and welcome to Fyütchology. I'm your host, Fyütch, and today we're going to talk about blackface. Blackface is the makeup used by non-black performers playing a black role. Blackface performers are also characterized by big eyes, exaggerated red lips, and slurred speech. Since the 1800s, blackface was used as humor in theater, vaudeville, and silent films, and it was largely responsible for creating modern-day stereotypes about black people, with roles such as the Coon, Uncle Tom, and Mammy. Instead of hiring blacks to work in entertainment, many white actors played caricatures of black people themselves, which eventually led to the hiring of a few black people, but only to play these same stereotypes. So therefore, the origins of blacks in mainstream media is blackface. So this whole idea of talk black and act black historically has more to do with how white people view us. As black people gained more freedoms, blackface became less socially acceptable as a form of entertainment, so it had to hide in plain sight. So does blackface still exist today? Besides the occasional Halloween slip-up by the village idiot and the movie Tropic Thunder, of course, it's definitely not as popular as it used to be. But yes, it still exists. For example, in Belgium, they celebrate St. Nicholas Day, which is like Christmas. And Santa Claus has a black assistant. His name is Zwarte Piete, which means Black Pete. And a lot of white people still dress up as Black Pete for that holiday. In fact, if you take a trip to Europe, you see many popular toys and candies with blackface that are time-honored traditions. Also, many cartoons have a racist history. Characters like Mickey Mouse, and there's many racist scenes in Looney Tunes that are more reflective of a more shameless racist society. But let's take this a step deeper. What about cartoons like Family Guy and The Simpsons, which have black characters but use white actors to read their voices? Once again, not employing black people to represent ourselves. Or what about the script writers writing dialogue and storylines for black characters? How many times do we see the same reinforced imagery of black people in TV and movies over and over again? Maybe I'm taking things a little bit too far for your taste, and that's cool. But there's still this practice of casting white actors to play non-white characters. It's called whitewashing. Like when Angelina Jolie played an Afro-Cuban woman in a movie. Or what about all the anime movies based on Asian characters, but the lead roles often go to white actors? The hilarious thing is that movies like these tend to fail spectacularly in the box office. Starts to make things like boycotting the Oscars make a lot more sense. I'm just thankful that actors and filmmakers are increasingly taking more control in our own hands with shows like Insecure, Blackish, and Atlanta. Complex characters of color that really reflect our complex lives. I just can't wait to see a world in which most of the entertainment accurately represents us instead of just a caricature of how they see us. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Thank you for watching this episode of Fyütchology. Oh, and if you like this Be a Good Human hoodie, make sure you go to goodhumancampaign.com and pick you up one and support a great cause. Until next time, peace, love, and shabam!
It's Fyütchology.